still don't like this one either. I think we'll go to, Antiquity Row. Let's do it. We could top up our power as well. Okay. I don't like that there are 2 scorpions. Those are so irritating. So what we can do, we can bait them into us. So we put our combat mech right here. It's probably going to draw the scorpions to us to web him, and they're going to blow up the mines. Yeah, let's do it like this. Pilot Bastion X reporting in, yep. So, the enemy can't see the mines. I should point that out. We can, they can't. That's why they're stupidly just running into them. Alright, this is actually a perfect start. We got very lucky, so all we have to do is move up with SM, and we can just punch the Firefly. He's going to take 2 damage, and then he's going to die because he's going to block the Vex spawn. So that's the extra damage that we need. It blocks a Vec, and, perfect. There's really nothing else to do here. I think what we do is we move Deltrin over a little bit so that he's not in danger. There's really nothing we can do here. So just use their turns. There we go. They just keep killing themselves on the mines. This is perfect. If Vec died to environmental damage, the XP for the kill gets spread out, which is really nice. So what we can do, we can move up with SM. We can block a spawn at the cost of 1 HP and kill the Scion. So let's do that. And I think maybe we block another spawn. We only have to kill 1 more enemy to meet our kill 7 enemies goal. There we go. I think this, I think this works just fine. So again, I'm utilizing my mech health as a resource. It may bite me later, but for now, I think this is the right choice. Oh, Vaston was asking about the tree icon. Yeah, so attacking these special tiles means something will happen. So this says, if damaged, lights on fire. So if there was a Vec here and I punched it, it would light the trees on fire and also light whatever was on the tile on fire. Okay, so... Now, this is too bad. I wish if I could get Deltrin behind here, then I could push this Vec here and then knock them into each other. Unfortunately, that's not an option. What we can do is something very similar. We can block 2 spawns here, actually. So if we move Deltrin here, we knock the Firefly over to do 1 damage. We use Vaston to push him onto this tile. He'll take damage and die. Meanwhile, we move... Yeah, this is going to work. So we punch. He's going to die from the emerging Vec before he shoots. Deltrin here. Vaston shoot here. Perfect. So even if these weren't going to get killed by emerging Vex, they'd kill each other. So this should work just fine. Okay, perfect. There's a lot of enemies on this map. We've met our bonus objective, by the way. I really hate when these flyers go over water. We only have to prevent damage this 1 turn. We are in really good shape here, so... We're going to have to use... We can use the artillery to shoot here and free up SM. And then he can move 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. We can't get this one, though. I mean, all I care about is preventing damage at this point. I don't think I can kill any of these and also save both buildings. We don't have to, but we should save this one. We should prioritize this one because it's the coal plant. I don't think we can utilize the forest in any good way. See, again, I'm thinking, I can very easily win, right? I just have to survive. I can knock these 2 away from the buildings, no problem. And then SM will survive this attack, so it doesn't matter what happens down here. I'm trying to think, though, can I get XP in some fashion by killing things? But because he is webbed, we can't move him to do anything. So basically, SM is stuck here. I know how we can do this. We break the web. We can break the web by damaging him, pushing this guy back. That frees him from the web. He comes up, punches this, dead. And then we just use, Deltrin to just knock this one out of the way. Then we get, at least we're getting 1 kill. I could try to do this without damaging SM, but if I push this one over to the left, then I can't get Deltrin, or then I can't get SM to kill this one. So I don't know if people are following my reasoning on why I'm willing to take the damage to break the web. Okay, move up, kill. So we're at least getting 1 kill, and then we knock this one out of the way. So I think that was as good, that was as optimized as it could be. I don't think we would have been able to kill more than 1 there. But again, that's where I'm kind of open to suggestions. I'm willing to hear if people think, is there some way I could have gotten more kills at the end there without taking any power grid damage? Oh! Knocking them into each other would have worked, I think. Okay, cool. We got an extra mech reactor on the combat mech. So once you complete 4 zones, then you lose the other zones, and you have to go back to Corporate HQ to defend the Corporate Tower. So let's reallocate what we've got. We've got 6 Corporate Reputation. That's pretty good. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this in health. The dash move is okay, but it's not worth 2 reactors when I could have +1 move, +2 health, to be honest. So let's allocate that there. And everyone else has what they have. Wow, I've never seen this game. It looks really strategic. Indeed. And it's relaxing. I mean, it's a little stressful. It's like XCOM, right? There's consequences, but you could take your time and kind of figure it out. Okay, let's go into Corporate HQ. This layout is not great, but some kind of Vec abomination is approaching our headquarters. Whatever it is, it must be stopped. So there's the Hornet leader. It just means it has a lot of HP and does more damage. We can break the ice, I think. But we can also knock units into the pit. So I think we just do this. That should block them from getting to the buildings as well. We have to survive for 5 turns, and we want to kill this. Wow. Okay, so I think this is great, actually. So we can hit the Scion and get extra damage in here on the Hornet leader. It does 2 damage, and it will to the cannon mech. I do really want to kill the Scion. We get the extra damage here. And then we use the artillery mech to push it over. But then it'll hit the building. But it would do a lot of damage to the Scorpion as well. Oh, I know. I think we're gonna take some damage on Deltrin, but this should be worth it. So we take our damage here. We take our shot here. We knock this one over. He's gonna hit his Scorpion buddy for 2 damage. Unfortunately, Deltrin's gonna take the hit, but I think that's worth it because he's got 5 HP. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Okay. So we have a lot under threat here. If we move the combat mech, I think this is pretty... Oh, he's webbed. See, this is bad. I don't know what to do about this. It's because of this web. What we'd have to do, we'd have to take more damage again. See, because I would love to move here, but it's on fire. We could just punch him into the water. He's done. What I'd have to do is use the artillery to push him over at least one. But I can't move the artillery because of this guy. So what I'd have to do is, again, sacrifice more HP on Deltrin. I think I have to. I think I have to sacrifice more HP. Oh, no, no. This will work perfectly, because we shoot here. He's dead. It frees the artillery. It frees Vastin. Vastin can move here and shoot this Firefly. It'll knock this guy away so that he's not damaging the buildings. It will also knock Deltrin away from the attack here. And then we just punch this thing. It'll take a little bit of damage, and we have to soak up the hit with SM so that these buildings don't get knocked. Alternatively, we could just kill this thing by knocking it in, but then he's on fire. So that's too much extra damage that I'm willing to take. Is there a different... Yeah, I think this is what we have to do. So just... Does anyone have any... Yeah, so people are saying push the Hornet with the artillery. Yeah, so what we have to do, we have to free Vastin first. You're dead. We move here. There we go. So we've saved Deltrin from damage, and we push the Hornet, and then we just punch this thing. I think that's all we could do that turn. Using the repair action removes fire damage. I didn't know that. Well, in either case, we're taking 1 damage. But the difference would have been we could have instant killed this thing. That would have been good. Same deal. I think we're going to have to do something very similar. We may be able to light him on fire. Oh, geez. Okay, this is where it begins getting more complex, as you can tell. Like, this is... it's getting dicey, so we have to figure out how to save as much as we can. The power grid taking damage is not the end of the world. We also have a 15% chance for the buildings to even resist damage. And just to point out, basically, if we were to earn more power, but we were at max, it just increases the percentage chance to resist damage. So there's a 15% chance nothing will take damage, but that's pretty slim. This piece of shit, I should have killed him. That's too bad. I really screwed that up. I don't care about this guy. I don't care about this guy because he's not attacking. We have to focus on this. The obvious thing to do is move up with Deltrin. I think we move up with Deltrin, we attack him, he takes a damage, and he goes into the fire. So he'll take an extra damage over time. And then we want to try to kill him in the next turn because we have to protect we have to destroy him for the extra reputation. Then we can always move up with Deltrin, punch this guy to kill him, and we're blocking the shot. Alternatively, we could just kill him with Vastin. I think, okay, so we definitely have to do this. Can use the artillery to kill the Firefly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We move here with Vastin. We move here with Vastin and kill him. And then we move up with SM to kill the other one. So I think we do this. Punch. We do this. Kill. That's one, but there's still plenty more. We have another spawn, which I don't think is even... This is going to be spawning so far away, it's not going to be able to even get anywhere. We have to do 1 damage to this Firefly leader, and then he'll die from burn damage next turn. Damn it. Well, that stops that from happening. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to kill him. Because I mean, at this point, even though all of our mechs are getting hit, they have enough health to survive everything that's happening right now. So now we just have to think about maximizing our opportunities. So I think we take the XP by killing this. Let's see if there's a better way to do this. That pushes him. That pushes that. He's on fire, so then we can move up, punch him to kill the Hornet leader. I think that's our best bet, actually. If we attack here, It'll break the webbing. Okay, let's move. Okay, yeah, this will work. So we move back because then I can move forward with SM, get some XP by killing this guy. This one, we shoot, we break the web, we prevent the damage from Deltron on this Firefly. He gets moved 1 tile. We use our combat mech to come up and punch him. That will kill him because it's 2 damage plus the 1 for getting knocked into the Firefly leader. The Firefly leader takes damage, 1 damage from that, and then his last damage from the fire, which ticks first before he attacks. Can webbed units attack? They can. They can't move, though. That's the key. So if I were to use Deltron to hit this guy, it would break the web and do 1 damage, but I feel like that's slightly wasteful. I think I've got a good plan here. Right, so then we move up, punch. He's dead. He's going to die from fire damage before he even attacks. This guy's doing nothing. Who has a turn left? Yeah, I don't think there's... I mean, there's no way I can kill anything, so I guess we just repair and accept the fact that there's nothing else we can do here. This guy will die, right, before anything happens? Yes, okay, perfect. There we go, we did it. Now we gotta level up for Vastin. These two are doing nothing, they're gonna retreat because it's the end. The Vec won't dare hit this region again. Still, we should hunt down the ones that fled. I do not care if Vec get away. It does not matter. I think we got a perfect island. We didn't lose any power. We got all the bonus objectives. It's pretty good. It's not going to be like that forever, trust me. Finish a corporate island without taking any damage. Complete the first corporate island. Do not fail any objectives. Cool. Fucking killing it. You accomplished every archive mission. An astounding accomplishment. Please, you and the Riftwalkers accept this as a thanks. Nice! Okay, so we can pick one of these. We can increase our grid defense, which I'm not going to do that because we're at full, and I don't really care about the chance to resist. I don't like leaving it up to random chance. We have a new pilot that we could pick. Mech can act twice if it does not move, but it requires 2 reactors, which I don't have. Smoke mortar. Artillery shot that applies smoke and pushes 2 adjacent tiles. That's pretty good. Also requires 1 core. At the same time, I like the idea of getting a pilot. When you get these special pilots, they go into your hangar and you can use them on all new runs. So the idea is you want to find as many as possible and just sort of unlock them. But I probably will not use this person because I don't have 2. That's a lot, you know? I think I'm going to take him just so that he gets unlocked in the hangar. And now we spend our reputation. Wow, this looks good. Oh, wow. It does self-damage, though. I don't know about that. So I'm pretty certain I'm not going to use Silica, even though I just picked him up. I just wanted to unlock him in the hangar. I could just donate him right away. I could just sell him for 2 extra reputation. 2 extra reputation. Let's see what else we got. Jump forward and push adjacent tiles away. Call in airstrikes on the single tile anywhere on the map. Can only use it once and it only does 1 damage. That's kind of like an oh shit, and it's free to use. It doesn't cost... I like this only because, again, it's like oh shit. And there'll be plenty of those oh shit moments. Fires a projectile that hits 2 tiles, pushing them in opposite directions. Ugh. It requires 2 power, though. I don't have the cores. I'd have to buy a lot of cores for that. I'm thinking about the boosters. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because eventually I will have enough cores. I'm going to buy some now, too. I'm going to buy at least 2. And I want to buy one of these weapons. Or just none of them. I don't know. I could donate Big Beamin and Silica to get 3 extra for 1 more core as well. It's also good to have backup pilots in case somebody dies. It's 2 a.m. for Sean. Go to bed, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the boosters as well. I like the movement, and also it can push people. I think I'm going to pick these up. And then we can get 2 reactor cores. And I think we just keep these guys as backup for now. Or I could donate both of them and get 1 more core, but I think this is good. Baston leveled up, so he gets 1. For the artillery, it's usually not in much danger, so I think what I'll do is put a point into buildings immune for the Artemis artillery. So, kind of like the picture, that means I can utilize this to push enemies without... I can target my own buildings, it won't do damage. I could donate a pilot and get the fire mortar. I don't like that it does self-damage. I'd have to put a core into getting extra health on the artillery mech. I just don't really want to do that, to be honest. If I switch these pilots out... Ah, there's the double shot. I think we just stick with Vastin. I don't really like this pilot. I just wanted to unlock him. Okay. Yeah, let's do buildings immune. We have 2 reactors. I could... See, this is tempting. If I were to go and buy another reactor core, I could upgrade my mech to do +2 damage. Or I take the 2 that I have, and I increase my Taurus cannon by 1. Jayborino, I know this is not a StarCraft 2 related stream, but I have a question. What strategies would you suggest for playing Artanis in co-op? I think chat can probably help you out. Someone get this guy some Artanis strategies. Use the pilot, you can still use him and he has more XP. Yeah, he is close to leveling up. I think I'm going to take the 2 damage on the tank. For now. We want to install those boosters as well before I forget. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. So now we got a 2 damage tank. Yeah, I'm not going to complicate this. Let's go. By completing 1 island, you've unlocked RST Corporation. In future games, you'll be able to visit unlocked islands in any order. Yeah, I see people, they're saying, do the tank or the mech. The punchy mech getting 2 extra damage is huge. I think if we complete this island and have enough cores, then I will definitely upgrade that next. My advisors insist we're losing the fight. They also insist I trust you. And since those cowards rarely insist I do anything, I'm giving you a chance to prove yourselves. Alright, we're on a new island. The music is louder than me. Oh my god, how has nobody told me this until now? Hopefully that's better. I think it... Okay. What's up, Brett? Well, I gotta say, Hardened Point's real tempting because it would reward a mech core, but at the same time, it's high threat detected. Maybe we'll come back to that. We can go for Storm Mill. I don't like this layout at all, because otherwise we'd have to go for the Rift, which is only 1 corporate rep. Yeah, I lowered the music a little bit, so hopefully that is useful, and it's not so low that you can't hear it, I don't think. But I don't care about getting the 2 extra power grid down here if we go this direction. Let's just do Hardened Point. You know what? It's going to be a pain, and we may just not get all of the objectives, but I think let's do it. We got to kill at least 7 enemies, which shouldn't be a problem considering there's so many. Oh, I'm going to regret this, I think. I am going to regret this. Protect the defense lab, which is over here. Oh, flying units on this map is going to suck. There's a blast scion here, too. We'll explain that later. I don't know what the Earth Mover can do. We'll find out as well. Usually when you have allied buildings, they can do stuff. This, I'm calling it now. This is going to turn into a disaster. So this is a different kind of Scion. It doesn't give a health bonus, but it's all other Vec will explode on death, dealing 1 damage to all adjacent tiles, as long as the Scion is alive, so it's very tempting to try to kill him. The Earth Mover adds tiles, and we don't have to protect it. I'm way more concerned about protecting the defense lab for the core than anything else. Oh dear. Wait, buildings are immune, right? What? I guess this doesn't count as a building? Because if we shot here, we could knock off the charging beetle. These guys charge. They go as far as to the end of the map. I think I still have an idea. Assuming we move cannon mech, we shoot the artillery here. I'm sorry, on this guy. We can move him back 1 as well, so he doesn't take damage. That knocks the charging beetle, the beetle, down here, and he'll charge off the map and die. The Earth Mover creates terrain tiles. Got it. You think I forgot to power the buildings immune? We could check. No, it's there. I guess this just doesn't count, unfortunately. So I think we can get rid of him and avoid damage from the Alpha Hornet. And I think from there... yeah, we can kill him. So we move Deltrin here, shoot, he's dead, because he does 2 damage now. We move Vastin back, shoot here, does 1 damage, whatever. And then knocks him down here, he'll charge off the ledge. And then I think we just kill the Blast Scion outright with SM. Yep, this is what we're doing. This isn't going to have... the artillery, any plan you have with the artillery always has unintended consequences, so I'm a little nervous. All right, let's do this. There we go. Brett, you did well for us, but I replaced you, unfortunately. I got a new special pilot, so you were replaced pretty quick. I hate this. Okay, we have some new enemies here. This is a scarab, and it lobs shots, but it has very little health. Another mechanic is these sand tiles. We don't have forest anymore. We're in the desert. So rather than lighting on fire, they create smoke. And any enemies that are in smoke, their attack is canceled, including our own. So this guy is nullified if we just move. I don't think there's a good way to... let's see. See, I can't get the artillery into position to do any damage here. One obvious choice is to just move down here with this guy and punch. Punching there is not going to do it. See, part of the problem is if we move up here, we can use the artillery or the combat mech to kill the scarab, or at least move the scarab. You're only able to have 3 troops, or can you unlock more? No, so it's only squads of 3, but there are I think, 8 different squads, and you unlock them as you go. And there's really nothing in position to block Vex spawn, so I need to kill some stuff here. I have to. I think we use Vastin to push this guy. The scarabs don't really bother me very much. We use the combat mech to push here. Nah, then I can't finish him up, and he's going to damage this. Oh, okay. I think this is where your pilot abilities are very important. We move with Deltrin here. We take the shot, it does 2 damage. He still has 1 HP, so what do? Then we move up with SM, who can move through other units to this spot, and then we can punch him and finish him off. I think that works, and it prevents all damage. And then we just knock this guy away. So we shoot, finish him up, and then we use Vastin to knock the beetle. Nothing's taking damage. I hate that 3 enemies are spawning, though. This is going to be tricky. Ugh. Okay. My initial thought is to do this. It moves this guy, prevents damage from here. 2 damage. Then we just move here, punch, knocks the damage, shoot, knocks the damage. I'd like to get rid of this guy, though. And then we still have a beetle here that's doing extra. And there's a spawn I'd love to block. There's a lot of good options here. I keep looking to the chat to see if someone's like, definitely, you just gotta do this. So someone to basically give me the answer. These two are a problem because they're both attacking buildings, so we have to do something about both of them. I mean, if I move here, I can always undo the move. So if we move here, this guy's attacking nothing, so who cares? Okay, hear me out. We move here and here. We punch. It kills this one, so his damage is nullified. It does 1 damage here. So he's hurt for the next turn. The cannon mech kills him, and then we use the artillery mech to push the other one. To push the other one forward so it is attacking off the map. Shoot a building to push the alpha to attack the 2 shooters. Oh! I like it. I love it. How much damage does this do? 2 damage. So we'd still have to try to finish it up. Finish them up. I love that, though. So, and then that still leaves these 2, which are both doing damage. And we can't move the mech. I love the idea of moving him, but he only does 2, so we can't kill these. I think my original idea, because again, we gotta, or we just accept that we're gonna take some power grid damage and hope that the 15% works. I think I go with my original, which is to punch these 2. Get rid of both of these. Or just one of them, rather. And then we kill here, and then push him forward. So we do this. Oh. Here's those unintended consequences I've spoken about with the artillery mech. If we shoot here, it'll bump Deltrin and do an extra damage to this guy. That's okay, we got enough HP to do that. So we knock him. We do this. His attack is canceled because it got forced off the map. I'm not thrilled with that, but I think it's okay. We've only got 2 turns left. We have to kill 1 more enemy. Why not use the mech and tank to push bugs and use artillery to move the shooters? Yeah, in retrospect, I could have moved the shooters probably more effectively. I hate this. Alpha Beetle, he does 3 damage. We have to move him, we have to. This is the last turn, keep in mind, so we have to get 1 more kill. I mean, we don't have to, but I would like to. There's a lot taking damage here. Keep in mind, if we move him... If we move him... then this guy crashes into one of the buildings. But he also does 3 damage, so no matter what, we have to move this guy. That's non-negotiable. We absolutely have to do it. We also have to save this. I think we're gonna take power damage here. Or is there... Can we use the boosters in some fashion? I don't care about the Earth Mover. It can take 1 damage, so I don't really care about him. I think he's going to die inadvertently no matter what. I think I've got it. If we move here, we knock him out of the way, and it kills this guy. One, two, three, four. Yeah, and... I have a reset. This is one thing I haven't had to use yet, but you get 1 full turn reset after every single... during every single battle. You can only use it once. So I think we do this. Knock him away. And his attack is canceled in the smoke. So he's going to survive. We got our 7 enemies. So realistically, all we have to do is move this guy. So what we can do is... get some extra XP, and then push this guy over so he hits the rocks. And I think we're square. Whew! Okay, that was a high-threat mission. We did it. Got everything, too. I'm kind of surprised that went as well as it did. And we got a reactor core. I kind of want to save that because I really want the 2 damage on the Titan Fist. I'm not really interested in upgrading the move or the health of the artillery. If I did upgrade, it would be the move. Because once you install free cores on one unit, it stays with them. So I think I want to keep this. I hate to not allocate it, but I think I don't want to for now. Yeah,